I'm going. We still can't get tape. Still cannot get tape. Yeah. Let's try not to do that. All right.
Well, there we go. Live at York, Glenbard West versus the Dukes. 2021 home opener. A lot to be excited for. Long awaited season. Two good teams started out 1-0. York with a good win over Lyons Township, 19-7. Defense did their thing, that is for sure, last week. Hopefully they could keep that going. Forced 3 turnovers, fumbled 2 interceptions. Executed perfectly.
They really did. Now, this is one of the biggest games of the year for both of these teams. Glenbard West always has pretty much a good squad.
Yep.
York, I'm feeling confident about our squad this year. Definitely a great matchup. Nice Friday evening, afternoon.
Glenbard West has definitely ran the conference for a couple of years. York trying to change that script right now. Think they could do it. Energy in the building at school is high. Players
Music going.
Confident. You know, it's a great day.
Great energy. Good to have football back, too.
Great. Kind of odd.
Yes, it feels weird, but we're here.
Kickoff starting in about 20 seconds. Captains have met. Teams meeting. Here we go. The Dukes seem to be kicking off from what I've heard from the sideline. Will receive the ball in the second half. Key injuries out. Brian Grant, starting slot receiver. It's a pretty big loss, but they got depth at the wide receiver position. Brian Filosa filling in perfectly for him. Heard Evan Grazzini might get reps. Here we go. Lazar Turtachev on the kickoff. Don't know if I pronounced that right. Asked him last week. Here we go. Waiting for the refs. Give the clear. Back for the Hilltoppers is number 23, Benji Zander. Kickoff number 55. Like I said, Lazar.
York Dukes set to kick.
Still waiting on the refs. Here we go. Clear to go. Here we go.
And we're off from the home opener
2021 season.
Oh.
There we go. Tackle made.
Insane.
Gang tackle by the Dukes. Executed perfectly. Little pooch kick.
Down about the 45.
There's a flag.
Wow.
What?
That was quick.
Start the game. Now for the Dukes, a flag is, every time they have a flag, they run sprints at practice for that number of flag. It's on the Dukes, though. Receive a sprint on Monday. Great discipline by Coach Bible, Coach Murphy. And it seems to be on the Dukes. Defense ready to take the field. Glenbard West offense out and set.
Ball down at the 48.
Let's get things rolling. Glenbard West under center. Not much of shotgun action. The fullback dive. Stuffed by the Dukes defensive line. There we go. Great.
Handoff to number 44, Connor McLaughlin.
It seems to be their guy from what I've heard. Dukes watching their film.
Gets a gain about.
That's the guy they have to key on.
Gain about 2 yards.
A lot of running. See the Dukes are stacking the box right now. Getting prepared. Oh.
Rolls out for a pass, number 5. Fires to the sideline.
Wow.
Caught by number 3, Philip M.
It looks like they're calling him out of bounds. Waved it off. Great effort, though. Great play. Great route. Great job by the quarterback, setting his hips, throwing that ball. That's perfect.
Good throw.
Dukes now have 3rd and 8, it appears to be. See if they stack the box, I don't know, on 3rd down, passing down. Got to prevent the run. Start out with a 3 and out would be perfect. Shift the momentum, get things rolling for the offense. Got a man in motion. It's a toss.
Toss to number 7.
Find the crease. Good hit by Reese Richardson, number 7, coming from that safety position.
Excuse me. Toss to number 1, Gabriel Dan-Julian.
Reese Richardson, great athlete.
Picks up the 1st down.
Catch him at wide receiver at times. Started wide receiver as a freshman. Now doing what he needs to do at safety. Great play by him right there.
Ball down at the Dukes 41.
Another toss to the left.
Toss to number 44. Connor McLaughlin once again. Down after about a 6-7 yard gain.
Great gain for the hitters. This will be 2nd and 1, 2nd and 2, 2nd 1.5, if you want to call it that. Here we go. Under center again. Got to load the box. Got to get penetration. Stop him there. Another pitch outside.
Pitch number 4.
Quarterback hit well. Oh, he's
44.
Driving. Oof. Big downhill runner.
Big gain again for Connor McLaughlin.
Looks to be their man early. Got to stop that. Got to stop the toss. Can't let him get full steam ahead. Duke's linebackers definitely got to recognize that pitch and come early. DBs can't keep their eyes in the backfield just in case for a fake.
Number 5 under center. Pitch again to number 44, McLaughlin.
And
that is taken down by number 15, Ashton Araki.
That kid has so much energy on the football field. Talking about it today with him. He's excited to get out there. Everyone's excited to be out here. Hopefully we see some of that in their play. Dukes look like they're having some trouble getting set. You know, I'm seeing some linemen not in the right place or trying to figure out what to do. Got to slow down the game and just play. Here we go. 2nd and 10, it appears to be. Here we go.
Number 40 motions.
Here he goes.
Again, number 44, McLaughlin.
Another great
taken down by a swarm of Dukes.
Swarm tackling, baby. That's all it's about. You got to preach it. Speaking of the defensive line, anchored down by the leader, John Rainier. Fantastic player, loves football. Hard-working kid. He's tough to block off the edge. He's tough to block.
How much work has that kid put in over the offseason?
A ton, I'll tell you that. Big lifter. Does whatever it takes. Looks like we have a sub, number 66, going in.
Dominic Bagora.
New player. Plays offensive line for the Dukes as well. Great to get some bodies on that O-line. See what they do here. No split wide receiver. Kid
15 motions out.
Another
pitches
toss.
it to him.
There we go. Good job, Coors. There we go.
That is Ben C.
There is
with the carry.
Great job of contain by, I think, Jack Korzanowski, setting that edge, not letting him get outside. And John Rainier, the man we were just talking about, coming from the D-line to get him on the toss. Beautiful work right there by the Dukes defense.
Jack Coors had himself a week.
Yes, he did.
Last week with that interception.
Interception, locked down the side of the field. All the DBs did amazing.
Yep.
Looks like they are kicking a field goal. This will be a 28-yard attempt.
Yep.
It's up.
And it's blocked at the line by the Dukes.
Fantastic play on special teams. Wow. What a start. Get momentum going.
Number 6, Charlie Specht on the sideline. He is fired up about that one.
Oh, he's got the energy. He's a great kid. Also loves playing football, just like all of these kids do. And a very talented wide receiver. Technician at the position.
Yep. That's a great start for the Dukes.
And here goes out Matthew Veza.
Number 9, Matt Veza.
Starting quarterback for the Dukes. Great athlete. Very accurate. Knows how to put touch on the ball, can drive it when he needs to. Knows the offense very well. And the most prepared kid I've ever seen. Watches hours of film. Knows what he's going up against before the game starts. Just fantastic. Dukes in bunch on the far side. Stretch to Kelly Watson. Kelly Watson gets the crease. Good block by Anthony Mancini. There we go.
Gets Gets to the outside, out of bounds at around the 40, 39-yard line.
9 to 10-yard gain.
Hard run by Kelly Watson.
I mean, that's what they got to do.
Yep.
Let your athlete get the ball. Do what he has to do. Everyone knows Kelly's a great athlete, great football player.
Yep.
Premier running back in the conference, I'd say.
Him too. A lot of work put in over the offseason. Again, Matt Veza with the carry, quarterback carry, and he takes it.
Goes.
Great run by Matt Veza, number 9.
This is what I'm talking about. You can't let the Glenbard West defense get comfortable. Show them fakes, pull the ball, give them eye candy. They aren't ready.
Running game looks to be having a great start.
You know,
Couple good carries.
Glenbard West definitely watching film too, prepared. You can't show them the same thing over and over again. You know what I mean? You got to switch it up.
Again, Kelly Watson in the backfield along with Matt Veza.
Loading the box. There we go.
And it does go to Watson. Can he get the outside?
There he goes.
And he does.
Yeah, there we go. Running the
Good
ball
tough
with
run.
Success so far.
Tackle made by, I believe that was number 20, Andrew Novak,
You know, the
alongside a couple others.
Dukes open up the run game early. You open up that run game, defense starts creeping in. Bam, that's when you hit a shot to one of your wide receivers. It's fantastic. Getting the run game going is the best thing for an offense.
Believe it is 2nd and 3, 2.
Another
Veza with the carry, and he's taken down quick.
Great defensive pressure from the hitters. Fantastic.
I think that was number
line play
85,
right
Jack Baer, on the tackle.
I'd definitely like to see a play action come once in a while right here, especially on 3rd down maybe. Or get the first with the run, then go play action, hit a shot. All right, 3rd and about 3. Fake the jet.
It's number 19, Brian Filosa in motion.
Brian Filosa taking over for Brian Grant.
Yep.
Great athlete as well, another basketball player. Team filled with basketball players.
Well, that's when you know you got a ton of good athletes on your squad.
Oh,
Veza with the carry again.
Goes around.
And he gets a crease.
Yes, sir. Matty Ice, bro. Fantastic
Tackled on the
player.
15 by number 8, Michael Short.
Running that read option. Like I said, when you prepare, you notice what their defensive ends are doing. He can notice that quickly, pick up a great gain.
There was nothing short on that play about that run.
Line is doing pretty well. Line's holding their own. O-line's holding their own. Glenbard West looks like they just have to settle down.
Yep. This run game is off to a fantastic start.
They've ran at every
Can't
play.
complain about anything. And it
Now
goes to
gets
Watson.
Kelly Watson gets the edge. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Kelly Watson. Down at the 1-yard line.
Down at the 1. This is great for the Dukes. Starting out with a bang. You know, Tyler, this is exactly what I needed to see.
Yeah, this is a great start by the Dukes. Offense driving the field. Getting a little tempo in.
That's exactly what you got to do. You can't keep them comfortable. I've been emphasizing this all day so far.
Veza.
Gets up, sneak.
He's in for the touchdown, Dukes. Matthew Veza.
6-0 to start the game. First drive. Great stop by the defense to start out. Offense capitalized. Can't go wrong with that.
What a drive by this offense.
Led by Kelly Watson, Matt Veza running. Don't forget to give the O-line credit, doing a fantastic job leading the way, paving the way.
I like to call the offensive line the slobs.
There it is. Tortizet said his last name. I believe that's correct.
The slobs up
kick.
front leading the way. Lazar with the kick. And it's
it
through.
Is good. What can't the man do? He's on the O-line and kicking.
Yep. Duke's off to a 7-0 start. A quick start, if that.
Going. Defense needs to capitalize. Keep the energy.
The energy on this sideline is just, I believe it's immaculate.
It's a momentum game.
Yep.
You can keep the momentum going. You got to take the other team's energy and use it for yourself.
Yep.
See if Glenbard West can produce anything right now to match the Dukes. We will see. Duke's been pretty good on defense. A little bit of some good runs by number 44, Glenbard West's guy who is getting the ball the most.
Number 44, that is Connor McLaughlin.
Got a feeling we will be calling that name
quite a
bit this evening.
Quite a bit, yep. And we already have
very talented
so far.
kid. Remember him from last year. We'll see. Look at that. buckets of water. Can't do the Gatorade bottles anymore. So they got carts of water. As our torches have set to kick off yet again.
Glenbard West takes the field once again for the kickoff. And that is, again, number 23, Benji Zander for Glenbard West.
Fantastic start. Home opener, your first drive here.
Can't complain.
No.
You really
not at
can't.
all. It's exactly what we wanted. See if they go for another pooch kick here.
Or they send it deep. We'll see.
Oh, looks like a pooch.
Oh, no, it's a
Pretty good kick.
yeah.
244, Connor McLaughlin. Let's see if he can make anything. Good.
That is
field
tackled
tackle.
by number 13, Andrew Villard.
Drew Villard, great tackler. Another great linebacker for the Dukes. Defense takes the field. Glenbard West offense takes the field. Looking to create. Very run-heavy game so far.
Yep.
I mean, obviously, it is sophomore football. You expect that.
I think we've seen, what, one pass?
Yeah,
and that was incomplete, so.
Great effort by that wide receiver,
Yep.
though. A bit of, not colder weather, but
It's a little chilly.
definitely.
A little chilly.
Yeah. Not great for passing. Obviously, passing on warm
Yep.
weather.
Not too bad, though.
No, not at all. And
Number 5 under center.
two people in the backfield. QB under center. Dive up the.
Run to number 1, Gabriel Dan Julian.
Solid pickup on first down. Looks to be 3 yards. You'll take that on a run for sure.
Yep.
Can't complain. I think. Oh. Looks like they're marking it down. I don't really
Wow.
like that. Yard extra.
that's-
A yard longer, but. Can you
About a 4-yard gain for Glenbard West.
They like this. This seems to be their formation. Under center screen pass.
Screen pass number 3. That's
Good
Philip
tackle. Solid tackle.
Maciorowski. Maciorowski. Number 3.
It's a quick
Good
play.
pickup on second down. It's about 3rd and 1.5.
Looks like might have been an RPO, seeing the corners play that far off. Do a quick throw outside, try to get a couple yards right there. Let the quarterback make the read.
Hand off to their man, McLaughlin. And he's fighting for yards.
There he goes. Gain of
About 7.
6 or 7.
Yep.
It's good seeing a lot of people on the Dukes defense tackling and running to the ball. Swarming, obviously, is a word we use a lot. Swarm defense. Let's see if they, that doesn't look like they'll take a shot out of this formation.
Number
Motion
6
out.
in motion. They
Pitch.
pitch it to him. That's Quentin Gatlin.
Gets outside.
Another big gain for Glenbard West. That's about a 8-yard gain. See where they spot it.
I like to get that receiver definitely to full speed before he catches that ball so he could set the edge. Great job by the blockers for Glenbard West, letting him get to that outside. Great tackle by Drew Villard on that side. Another pitch.
McLaughlin
There he goes.
gets the edge.
There he goes.
Down the sideline.
Oh.
Barrels forward. Out of bounds. Tackle again by Drew Villard, forcing the runner out of bounds.
Some athletic linemen getting out in space, attacking the second and third levels, letting the running back follow their lead. Just great execution of that play.
Yep. I mean, it's a game in the trenches. You control the trenches, especially in high school football, where you tend to
take over the game.
What's the word? I'm trying to
good.
think of the word. Went blank, but
Fakes it, looks back.
number 5
Oh,
fires
shit,
to the end zone.
Mazzini.
Incomplete.
They're gonna
And
call-
there's a
yeah.
flag for pass
Yeah, they're gonna
interference.
call
I
that
assume
Got
that will be
there-
on Connor Dorner.
He got there a little bit early. Not a bad flag, because honestly, if you don't do that, you might catch the ball for a touchdown. but
Yep. Throw was a little behind, but
gotta
not
get
bad.
there quicker.
Yep.
Can't let your hands stay
Good
there
call by
too
the ref.
long. But great fake, but quarterback took a big hit from Evan Grazzini, number 3. Very good athlete. Wonder if we'll see him at quarterback today.
Yep.
Uber athletic, can play anywhere you want him. Played in the slot last year too.
Yep.
Played
He's
quarterback, linebacker, running back.
yeah. He can do it all. And he's another one of those guys that has put in endless amount of work during this offseason,
Sure.
during the pandemic.
Strive to become a better passer.
Yep.
It's just
Developing his game
Had
all
some-
around.
had some inside information. He might get reps in the slot today.
Well, Never know.
Oh, looks like something.
Handoff to, again, number
like they're gonna
44.
Stop that.
Yep.
Some movement. Definitely on Glenbard West, I'm assuming. Some linemen on their heels.
We've got the Palms back in the corner of the end zone.
No,
I mean,
no, that's cheer. I think that is.
Well,
yeah, no, that. I think.
Not sure, but it's great. We're in full effect here.
Yes, we are. Other than I mean, it's a sophomore game. Not a lot of people will be in the stands, but
it's high school football, so you cannot complain.
Yeah.
We were playing high school football during one of the weirdest times in history.
Let's see. Another man in motion. They love the
Handoff
motion.
again to McLaughlin. Goes to the
He
outside.
Open outside. Touchdown, Glenbard West Hilltoppers. Their guy, Connor McLaughlin. Carried that drive, I'd like to say.
Yep. That kid seems to be running always on a downhill.
Executing that pitch is perfect for getting a downhill runner like him to get
Yep.
full head of steam. Just come down. That's where your linebackers got to do a good job of penetrating. Can't let the blockers get to you. Can't let their O-line get to that second level. Got to get there quick.
Yep. Number 19 to attempt a kick.
I'd like to see some blitz packages come from the Dukes in their next defensive drive
Number
to
8,
try to throw off their time.
Michael Short with the hold, and it's good.
Whew.
Great kick.
That's good from probably 25 yards further.
Great kick.
Wow.
And we're tied here at 7.
I think high school kicker is definitely a more underrated position. You know, you get a good kicker, you don't feel like it's taken for granted, but
yeah,
here we are.
I mean, the Dukes just picked up their new kicker, Jacob Ferraro. Ineligible for today's game, but
he'll be there week 3 or 4.
Yep. Former soccer player, so
there you go.
Fits the job perfectly.
Right, Duke's just got to settle down. Offense has to keep rolling. You can't try to do too much. No, it's a big game. You just can't overdo it. Once you overdo it, you're not playing your game of football, and you're not yourself.
Stick to the game plan. Stay true to the fundamentals.
Who is back for the Dukes? Looks like Charlie Speck will go back.
Charlie Spector
Kelly
is
Watson
that.
too.
Number 18, Ryan Turner. Number 6,
Charlie Speck back with
Charlie
Kelly Watson,
Speck, yep, along with Kelly Watson.
Kelly Watson last year with a huge kick return against Glenbard West.
Yep.
So, you know what? Why not do it again?
Charlie Speck again, looking to have an impact at wide receiver.
Always will.
Yep.
Great. I mean, technician, knows his releases.
Yep.
Great route runner. He's tall, fast. Definitely a deep threat.
Hard worker.
Let's see. The thing with when you got a good kicker, he's gonna kick it deep. You give the returner space.
Yep.
See if they can use that space to create something big. Here we go.
Field position too is a very big thing going, and that's a great kick. Back to Kelly Watson. Takes it from about inside the 5. Reverse. Oh.
Goes in. Breaks a crease.
Reverses field. And he's taken down by number 31. That is Ty Gianvito. Great tackle.
That's a great tackle. You know, he could have found a crease, maybe exploded for a couple more yards.
Yep.
Great job by staying in your lane, doing what you got to do. Matt Veza's still out there to lead the Dukes. Look like Evan will take most of the snaps on the defensive side. Like to see Matt get in a rhythm. Once he gets in a rhythm, I mean, he just does not miss with any of his throws. This run game, like I said, should open up the pass game. Let's see if they want to pass early on.
They pitch it to Watson.
Let him get downhill.
Takes it to the outside. Stiff arms, number 23. And there's a flag on the play.
This is a bit of a bumpy start penalty-wise. I think the Dukes already have
got a couple
3.
Early in the season, get some of the rust off. Haven't played in over a year. So
I think it's 400 something days, maybe
crazy.
500.
Crazy.
I wonder what the call right here.
All right. Got a minute 32 left in the first quarter. Would be great for the Dukes to capitalize on this drive.
Both teams running the ball. Clock's going to be running. In a quick first quarter. Each team's only had one drive so far. Or no, Glenbard West had two.
Had two. Started with the ball.
And it is first in about
And this looks like a passing situation
18.
for the Dukes.
First in about 18. See if they could. Oh, that was an empty formation.
Definitely looks like a passing situation. Maybe a quarterback sneak.
Quads. A bubble.
Screen pass to Kelly Watson. Takes it downfield, barrels forward for a couple yards, gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of 1.
Good gain to get back to that 2nd and 10 range. Minute 15 left. Clock is still running. See if the Dukes will try to. They will.
I think
Empty
that
again.
might have been a gain of 1 on the play. Another screen pass to Watson, and
it
it's
is blown up.
blown up by number 7 on Glenbard West. That is Logan Brown on the defense.
And the ball will probably go back right where it started.
Great execution on the defense.
Great sportsmanship between Kelly and number 7.
Clock is running. Got 50 seconds left in the quarter.
I think the Dukes are just going to try to run the clock, not try to do anything.
Yep.
Anything stupid.
Try to get a couple plays off. Can't force anything. Don't want to rush.
Sure, it's only the first quarter. They don't really have to rush anything.
Well, you don't want to rush the clock.
I thought it was the second quarter for a second.
Young guys, you never know.
Yeah, they'll be good. Connor Dorner in at running back goes in. Kelly Watson taking a breather.
Quick breather. Brian Filosa in motion.
He's like a joker, fake joker. Safety rolls up. They got a mismatch down to our first screen. Got a linebacker on Charlie Speck. And a 2-man safety. Looks like they.
Vaz steps back to fire. Looks, and he's hit as he throws.
Hit hard. Great job by the Glenbard West defensive line.
Incomplete pass ruled by the refs.
Gets up tough.
He is.
Tough kid.
Yep. He was slow getting up. He looks okay, though.
And he is their punter as well.
Yep.
So, a little bit odd. Quarterback at punter, but we'll see.
Appears to be okay.
Had a fantastic punt.
In the highlight. Yep, he's
last
okay.
week. Last week he had a punt probably from 50-yard line, rolls all the way to the 1. See if you could replicate that right now.
Yeah. It'd be a pretty good kick if you ask me.
Back to return is number 8, Michael Short. See if he can create something. Give Glenbard a good
Fazio
feel
with the boot, and it's a good one.
Great punt. Got to get there. Oh, calls a fair
catch at around the 45.
Definitely had some room.
And that is the end of the first quarter. We're all tied up 7-7 going into the second quarter.
On the way to quarter 2. Beginning of quarter 2 underway. Glenbard West with the ball. Trying to gain their lead.
Well, is there a flag on the play? They had the ball at fair caught it around the 45.
Well, second quarter he flipped field.
Oh, well.
The more you know.
Haven't played football in a minute, so.
I'd definitely like to see some blitz packages from the Dukes. Get some tackles for loss. Change momentum a bit.
Yep.
Stop the rhythm of the Glenbard West run game. Force them to beat you in the air. We'll see. Definitely a very talented running back. It was a bit of a challenge to stop number 44, like we've called plenty of times already in the first quarter.
Powerful runner.
It's a bit of a longer timeout. Looks like the refs are discussing something.
Yep.
Not sure what it is.
Well, gives the teams a bit more of a breather at the end of the quarter. And the Glenbard West takes the field.
Here we go.
Duke's still on the sideline. Here they go.
Hopefully they're playing something.
Taking the field.
Very
Just about set to to go start ahead with the second quarter.
About to happen right now. Hopefully show Glenbard West a look they have not gotten yet. Definitely would be huge. Looks like the Dukes have been set in cover 3. Cover 3 currently.
44 again in the backfield. And it's oh, why'd you mute? And oh, okay.
Great tackle for loss, just like what I was talking about. Needed something to keep Glenbard West uncomfortable, make them throw the ball.
It's a great play.
They'll probably run it, I'm assuming. Maybe throw it third down. The run has been working pretty effectively.
Yep. We've got number 44 again in the backfield.
Looking for a toss. Oh,
number 6 in motion, and it's a pitch to him. Goes to the outside. Another great play by the Dukes. That is number 8. I believe that is Matt Sutter on the to force him out of bounds. Number 6 on the carry.
It's a yard above, 3rd and 9. Are they in 4 down? Will they go into 4 down territory? Probably. Sophomore football, it's a lot of it.
Yep.
Especially when you're at the 40, 46, 47. So maybe run a ball here, find a quick pass after. Another man in motion.
Number 1 goes.
And it's a counter.
It's a fake. Number 6 gets the ball again.
Great job by John Rainier staying in his gap, forcing that pressure with that tackle.
That is Quentin Gatlin on the carry.
That's exactly what we need.
4th down.
Stay in your gap.
For Glenbard West. And are they going for it?
Oh, yeah, definitely 4 down territory. You're at the 50.
Yeah.
4th and 6.
Well, with the way the Dukes offense have been rolling the ball, I mean.
In the first drive.
Pretty high risk, yeah.
Yeah.
Second drive, again, not as good, but can't get that every time.
What they will do here. Offset in the backfield.
And
it's
pass it. It's a pass. QB rolls out, and it is incomplete. Intended for, I believe that is number 3, Philip M.
Good stop by the Dukes right there. Matt Sutter applying pressure to the quarterback, getting in his face with the hit. It's what we need to see. Pressure on the Dukes.
And I believe Evan Grazzini is going to get some snaps here at quarterback.
They're doing from what I've heard, it has been a 2-drive. That's a 1-drive Evan.
Little quarterback competition here.
It's been set like that since week 1. You know, you got 2 great quarterbacks. This week, or this year, you just want to give them reps, see game feel.
And 2 great competitors.
Oh, for sure. And Evan Grazzini taking the offense with 8:33 left in the second.
Hand off to Watson, and it's broken up by number 67. That is Luke Gadomski.
His arm seemed to pancake that kid. Great block job by him. I guess tag for loss. For Glenbard West.
About a 5-yard loss on the play.
Second quarter starting with some good defensive line play. Dukes with some tackles for losses. Now Glenbard West with their own. Charlie Specht at the top of our screen. Looks like Ryan Turner at the bottom.
Grazzini with the throw, and it's busted up again by number 7, Logan Brown.
It's a bit of a dangerous throw.
That's his second screen pass that has been broken up by him.
You know, for the offense, now you see that kid just keeps storming in like that. You throw a fake. You fake that, you have a streak go downfield. Let your receiver go one-on-one.
Some great recognition by the defensive back, linebacker.
I think they got
defensive back, number 7.
Linebacker, outside linebacker. Yeah. Oh, they're rolling him up now.
Yeah, he's
comes back. Looks like Glenbard West is not set.
Carry to Watson, and number 18 wraps up, followed by a couple others.
About 4th and.
Number 18 is William Closey.
4th and looks to be 19. Definitely not what the Dukes wanted or needed. Obviously, for obvious reasons. So you got to start opening up the pass game a little bit more, maybe. Now that you see,
definitely.
Glenbard West is definitely fully committed to that run game. Now you got to take a shot or establish a quick pass game, then establish a long run
Haven't seen
game.
many passes this game yet at all.
I mean, the Dukes have passed once, and there's a defensive player in the pocket before Matt Vezza could even take 3 steps.
Oh, and it's a high snap, and in one hand catches it. And it's a pretty good punt.
Wow.
It'll get a great bounce for the Dukes.
Wow. Very athletic punt by Matt Vezza.
How about
Catching it with one hand.
Matty Vezza, what a play.
What can you say?
Athletic play down by number, who was that, number 15? Ashton Naraki.
You know, Matt Vezza not in at quarterback, but still doing whatever he can to help benefit his team at that punt right there.
Yep. What an athletic play by the kid.
What can you say?
Yeah, great play.
With one hand. Goes from the 30 to the 30. Close enough.
Did that Odell Beckham style.
Yeah, Matt Vezza style.
Yeah, well, I guess you could call it that.
Here we go. Glenbard West still looking to pound the rock. I'm assuming. Why change it if it's not broken?
Number 5 pitches it to number 44,
Man.
McLaughlin, and he's down.
Good tackle.
Great tackle by number 8, Matthew Sutter. He is fired up.
That is a great tackle, especially on a big kid like that. You got to go low. If you go high, you're getting trucked. Great recognition by the kid, too. Just amazing play by the linebacker, Matt Sutter.
Defense is fired up after that play.
Oh, you got to be.
The energy is just great on this sideline.
You want to stay in a game with a great team, you got to keep that energy. It's all about who wants it more. Duke's obviously showing some heart. Here we go. See if they stick to the run game. Maybe a fake like they were doing earlier.
Number 6 again in motion, and it's a pitch to him.
Yeah.
And it's a great run, burst of speed, and he's down at about the 40, 41-yard line. That is number 6, Quentin Gatlin again on the carry.
Great job of the Glenbard West coaching staff recognizing the open part of the field and letting their athlete get out there and create.
Yeah, those two guys, number 6 and 44, clearly have been
carrying the load.
Great impacts on the game. Yep, the running game by those two guys.
Don't forget, always credit the offensive line too.
Like the men up front. Game in the trenches without them.
Bubble screen
pass, and it's dropped. Incomplete.
Yeah, it's incomplete.
Number 21, Alex Sherman was there to blow that up regardless.
Varsity basketball player as well. Yep. Came to the football field for the first time.
Great athlete all around.
Yeah, Matt Vezza warming up on the sideline, looking to go back out. Hopefully start a drive. About 5.5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Still a tie game. Run-heavy game. Maybe that changes.
We'll see if we get a deep shot soon here. And there's a flag on the play.
They moved. Glenbard West offense has moved. It'll be 5 yards.
Well, that's when you get mad at the men up front.
Definitely a hiccup, especially when you're driving. Throws your offense out of rhythm.
Yeah, and it's a part of the game. It'll happen.
Oh, for sure. But definitely
limit those, and you should be good.
Now let's see if the Dukes can do something about this. Send some blitzers. Why not?
Offense has to be maybe not rattled, but out of rhythm after that.
Just a little bit.
A little out of rhythm.
Defensive backs can't have their eyes get stuck in the backfield, or else they will go over the top to the wide receiver.
Yep.
Looks like they are spreading number 6 out wide. Yeah, it drops back.
Drops back. Fires to the sideline. Incomplete. Intended for, I believe that is, again, number 3. Philip Makrowski.
Looks to have
the intended receiver.
Lost his man on that play.
The pass game for Glenbard West has not been ideal.
Well, it's been one throw.
It's been more than one. It's been about
3,
4, 5.
Definitely 3, because they had the pass interference.
Yeah.
Can't do anything about that, obviously. And then the first one was a great catch by the wide receiver. They just ruled him out. And that one just overthrown just a bit. Missing out on a big play.
Number 1 in motion. It's a fake again to him. Quarterback drops back.
Better watch it.
Fires to number 44. Incomplete. Too high of a throw to come down with.
I like that play call a lot.
I do.
Give the defense some eye candy. That's where you got to stay in your position, know your zone, and recognize that.
And they run that jet sweep often. So to fake that. I really like that play.
Luckily, defense wasn't dropped back too much where number 44
Pass
get
just
that
a little too high.
and have so much room to just run, create some space for him. There we go, another punt. No one back.
I do not see anybody in the to receive it, but number 19 is there
got him do that.
to punt. I don't see unless Kelly Watson will drop back.
He's not. No,
Or
he's
that's
not.
that's not Kelly Watson. He's on the sideline.
Interesting. Oh, wow.
That's Reese Richardson. That's a great punt inside the
Punt.
on the 10-yard line.
Both punt teams showing out right now currently. There,
I mean, I'm not sure where the return man was, but
it must be a coaching thing. Obviously, if they wanted to
could be a game plan.
If they wanted to return man out, then they would put one out there.
Not sure what happened there, but
you'd rather have that than get a first down on a fake.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Offense takes the field for the Dukes.
Say you pass it now. You got under 5 minutes to go. Tie game.
Yep, just under 5 minutes.
You've
got time.
Nothing stupid.
Got plenty of time to drive down the field.
Pinned back in the red zone.
At the 10-yard line. Snap to Kelly Watson.
Watson
Kelly Watson goes up the middle, and he's tackled down quickly after about a 6-7 yard gain.
If he broke that, he's splitting those safeties. He's gone.
Yep.
He is gone.
And the speed on that kid is
definitely
pretty
electric.
crazy.
He's definitely an electric
speedy
player.
kid.
He got some burst.
Yep.
And he's hard to bring down. Not only is he fast, he's very hard to bring down.
Strong kid.
Let's see what they do here.
Again, takes it. It's a fake. Keeper to Veza.
There we go.
First down, Dukes. Great gain.
Like I said, showing them something different, you know.
Veza's been running hard.
Very hard. Great play design.
Couple great games. And he
throws the
hand warmer.
I think that was the first throw for the Dukes.
Yeah.
There we go.
First throw. He said he's too tough for the cold.
Guess not. Guess he is. Joker, fake.
Fake to I believe that was Flosha on the fake, and then given to Kelly Watson for, I don't believe he gained really anything.
3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Clock running.
Still a lot of time.
Dukes seem to be taking their time, not wanting to force anything, don't want to rush anything. Might take it in a half because they do get the ball to start the second half.
No need to force anything. Vezin in the shotgun.
Matt Vezin
steps back,
very
fires.
Experienced quarterback, dime.
Pass caught by number 38.
Anthony Mancini.
Mancini.
Very
running hard to the sideline. Almost fumbled there.
Yeah, he was out of bounds.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. Lost control.
Very good route running and receiving tight end he is. Great threat in the pass game, can block too.
Big kid, yep, he can do it all.
Looks like they got him as a wing tight end right now. Number 7 creeping.
Hand off to Kelly Watson, and it's broken
Great
up
job by the Glenbard
very
West
quickly.
Defensive line. I've said that quite a few times now.
Number 99, I believe that was.
Definitely
on
doing
the
a great
tackle.
job.
Will Clements, I believe was the first one there, followed by many others.
Like, this is a very important drive for the game and momentum for the Dukes. You can capitalize here. You got momentum going into the half while getting the ball back. And that's where things can open up. Glenbard West has to settle down and stop something right now.
Feza steps
no one
back,
blocks him.
avoids the sack,
Wow.
throws to number 7, Reese Richardson. Tackled quickly by number 20.
The outside
That
line.
is Andrew Novak.
Outside linebacker is hot. Came off the edge. You know, no one could pick him up. They were empty.
Energy seems to have slowed down a bit, but winding down at the end of the half.
Fantastic job by Vezin, knowing where the outside linebacker is blitzing from, finding his zone where he's not, having Reese Richardson on an out.
Yep.
That's quarterback 101. You know, find the hot zone, who's blitzing, and replace that with a throw.
And you can't teach that.
It's reaction. It's all reaction,
yep,
instinct, timing.
Great athletic play. Veza steps back,
And
fires.
Charlie Speck broke him off.
Oh, and it's dropped by number 6, Charlie Specht. He was wide open, but couldn't complete the catch.
Great route. Just got to execute on that catch. snapped him off. Defensive back was still running.
Yeah, he was pretty open on that attempt.
Gotta have short-term memory.
Yep, couldn't hold on to the ball.
We got under 2 minutes left, 1:50. Still a tie game, obviously.
4th down. They're going for it on fourth down and about.
Rolling up number 18.
Oh, nope, they punt it.
Oh, interesting. Oh, there we
and there's
go.
nobody back for Glenbard West.
And
that is down.
Another fantastic punt from Matt Veza.
And that is down inside the 20-yard line.
1:40 left.
Matt Veza can do it all. He can throw it, he can run it, he can kick it.
Now, Charlie Speck definitely a bit frustrated, getting calmed down on the sideline. All about having short-term memory, like I said. You got to forget those bad plays and move on. I know he's a great player. He'll come back, make an even better play for the Dukes. Now tell it to the defense. Here we go. Huge drive right here. You do not want Glenbard West to pick anything up before going into the half if you're the Dukes.
Yep, and now if you're Glenbard West, you of course want to capitalize with a touchdown here. Going into half, get the momentum.
Now it's 1:40 left. Pinned back, 24-yard line, 23-yard line. Do they continue to run the ball? Oh, no, they are in gun for the first time today.
45 again in the backfield, along with number 5, quarterback. Number 1 in motion. And they
have a man on the wheel.
Throw it to him, number 1, and it's incomplete, dropped. A sliding attempt by number 1. Couldn't hold on.
Cornerback, you got to sit in that cover 3 zone. That's your third, especially on a post wheel concept like that. Call it pee-wee.
That was Gabriel Julian on the attempt.
Quarterback did a good job recognizing that. Bit underthrown, but
just couldn't hold on.
Good play call by Glenbard West. York got to stay disciplined in that.
There was a flag on the play, but
another one?
No. It's just one.
Yeah.
It's just one.
Looks like the penalty was declined if it was called.
Offense breaks the huddle. Up to the line of scrimmage.
Back under again.
Under center. Pitch to number 44, McLaughlin, to the outside, and he's taken down quickly by that is number 3, Evan Grazzini.
Setting the edge perfectly. Textbook play right there by outside linebacker Evan Grazzini.
What a play by the young kid.
They're all the same age.
They're all young.
There you go. There you go.
I'm not wrong.
No, you're not.
They are all young.
Except one of them is Jacob. Jacob Young, defense attack for the Dukes.
Yeah, shout out Jake Young.
There we go. Very high energy kid too.
Oh, that kid.
This defense is just filled with dudes who love to get out there. Love playing with high energy. Love competing.
Yeah.
They'll get into it sometimes, and that's great.
Having
a high competitive spirit. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, I like it.
Yeah.
It actually shows they got something going.
Show some heart.
Exactly. 1:26 left here at this timeout. 3rd and 11. Ball on the 17.
Third and 11 for Glenbard West.
I wonder if they're drawing something up. I'm assuming they're drawing something up. Maybe they like to run the fakes.
Maybe a pass. Maybe they throw one down the field.
3rd and 11.
Go for it all.
3rd and 11, I'm assuming.
If you're Glenbard West, you'd hate to give it back to the Dukes and give them good field position.
Yeah, definitely not 4-down territory.
Risk possibly a bad punt, possibly a blocked punt. We saw a blocked field goal attempt in the first quarter. So, you never know what can happen. Would hate to risk that.
If they punted, a really good way to get the momentum going. Be a block punt, definitely would get the sideline excited. They're back under center. Motion man.
It's a handoff to number 52.
You just kept going.
Number 52, I believe.
Probably got 4 yards after contact right there.
That was Aiden. Was that number 52? Number 50 on the run. Excuse me, that's Jake Oberhofer.
I'm assuming they'll punt. Last thing you want is the Dukes to have the ball. the 21-yard line, 26-yard line.
Well, and that was a good gain. I like the play call.
It's a great gain.
Get the yards back. Now they got a 4th and short.
So I don't know if you're trying
See
to
what
risk
they'll do
that.
here.
Still got a minute 17 left. That is enough time for the Dukes if they do punt. But you got to be quick.
Might have to have some tempo implemented in that drive, but
For sure.
depending on what they'll do, if they go for it, it'd be huge to get a loss of yards or
Definitely some wind.
a stop.
Yep. We're up. I mean, we are higher up, but I'm sure there's wind on the field. Impacts the passing game plenty. Depends which way you're going.
And if they do punt, the wind is they're going into the wind or against the wind. Well, I don't know.
Actually, can't tell. I think no, they'd be going.
They'd be going.
They'd be kicking
Maybe
with the wind.
With the wind. So
ball will carry.
Yep.
Yeah, they hurry up. Definitely assuming a dive is going to come.
And they go for it.
Trying to get them to jump off sides. Duke's discipline. Not going to do it. There we go.
That's the sprints
Now they call it timeout.
That's the sprints kicking in on the Mondays.
All right, that's where you're probably sitting there. I can't jump. If I jump, we're running. Definitely a good job by the Dukes. Glenbard West definitely looking to punt right now. Keeping them tight. 7-7 ball game.
It's a close game.
Not too offensive heavy. We're seeing a lot of defensive plays. Both teams doing a great job on D. Stopping each other, knowing the game plan.
Yep.
Stopping the run is the biggest key for this game so far.
I mean, both teams, there's not too much to complain about. Glenbard West, maybe the pass game slightly could have been better.
You can't really complain.
Yep.
You just got to execute. There's no complaining. They know. I mean, they trust their guys, too, to go out in the second half and do the same thing, execute it. That's how York is. York's going to plan on executing the same.
Great officiating so far.
Both teams, you establish the run game, opens the pass.
Great first half of football.
Not over yet.
Not over.
Minute 17,
yep.
4th and 3. Not looking to punt. I do like this move.
And it's a run. It's number 50 once again, and he gets the first down.
He is hyped up.
That is Jake Oberhofer on the carry. Gets the first down, barreling forward. Gets it by about 1 or 2 yards.
It's the biggest thing for these Glenbard West running backs is their yards after contact.
Yep. Strong runners.
That's definitely where they're gaining majority of their yards. Coming off that hit, first initial contact, they're breaking free. Got to get low and tackle.
Now they've got to get some tempo if they want to have a chance of scoring. And number 5 rolls out, quarterback fires to the sideline.
Great job closing out.
And it is incomplete.
Clock stops with 56 seconds to go.
Under a minute left. What do you expect here, Jack, in the rest of this drive?
You got 56 seconds, 2nd and 10. Glenbard West might play it safe, just run the ball, run the clock, not do anything stupid, maybe like a pick. Duke seem to stay in their base defense. Wonder if they'll send anyone.
If the Dukes can
roll
somehow
up the
get a turnover. And, number 44, McLaughlin, running hard, barreling forward for a first down. Around a 14-yard gain.
Put into the ground by number 3, Evan Grazzini. Great tackler right there.
Now, I was talking to Grazzini leading up to this game, and these kids are very excited to play.
Like I said, of course.
All they wanted was a chance. They got their chance, and now we're here. These kids are fired up.
Clock continues.
It's a great scene here at York High School.
Under 40 seconds, fantastic.
Pitch again to McLaughlin.
Good.
Jacob Young and Drew Villard on the tackle.
Two-man tackle. Drew went low. Jake came in.
Great execution on the Dukes defense. Jacob Young. Again, Drew Villard.
They roll. Oh, now they call a timeout with 30 seconds left after running the ball. A bit interesting. But as the Dukes, I'm looking for a pass right here for sure. Definitely would not be surprised for a pass. DBs cannot be surprised for a pass. They got to be ready.
Be prepared for any situation.
Glenbard West hoping to get York's DBs off guard, maybe throwing over the top. Maybe run that pee-wee again, that post-wheel concept. Worked well for them, just a bit underthrown. Would have been a big play. See if they like that here.
Bobby's CEO. He does what he wants. For you guys.
Face of York Sports Network, Bobby Hessling,
Yeah, he
getting us out here. Great job of what he's doing. And here we go. Glenbard West with the ball under center. Fakes a pass. Oh, stutter.
Oh, and QB goes for it all. Intended for number 3, and it's incomplete once again.
You know,
that is Philip Makrowski.
He's ran that comeback several times, does a double move, fakes a comeback, goes deep. He bit a little bit. Just a little bit. We're good. There's a bit overthrown. Would have been a huge gain. Looks like the quarterback just has to settle down. Just finding the open man, just overthrown by a bit.
And to you guys watching at home, hope you're having a good time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and
I mean, wish they could be out here, obviously.
Yep.
It's a bit of an odd scenario we got this season. 26 seconds left. Another man in motion, Connor McLaughlin. Pitched outside, number 50. And he's met.
Wow. Matthew Sutter, I believe that was on the initial stick.
Big collision. Matt Sutter slowing him down. That's a big kid. Great job of getting low and stopping him for the other Dukes to come in and take over. Good job by the linebackers so far of setting the edge. Sometimes they get caught by the lineman getting to that second level.
And this has been a very slow last minute of the second quarter.
14 seconds to go and another timeout. You're calling timeouts. You're running the ball from the 50. I mean, I don't know. If you're going to call a timeout, you're going to come out and run it again.
What are the odds? Pick 6 in the final seconds for the Dukes. What do you think?
Very high. Could happen.
Very, very high. That's a bold take.
I think it could happen. Why not?
Take. It can happen. I wouldn't say very high chance, but definitely possible.
Glenbard West definitely not hoping for that. Glenbard West definitely hoping for the opposite.
Yep.
The big touchdown there. They probably got 2. They could maybe get 3 plays in. Depends on what they run.
Well, they got 14 seconds. Not sure about timeouts. They've called a couple.
No, they're out of timeouts now. Wow. I think all 3 were called.
Yep.
In this drive, correct me if I'm wrong, tie game. Both teams scored in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Scoreless second quarter.
Regardless of the outcome of these last 14 seconds, great first half of ball.
Feels like I'm watching a football game in 2008. Just running the ball, low scoring, defense.
It's kind of like Army-Navy.
Yeah, is what you'll see. Today's age of football, obviously a new game, passing, RPO. They got trips to the downside.
Number 5 steps back,
fires. By a bunch of Dukes.
Oh, and it's almost intercepted by number 38. That is Anthony Mancini.
Just off the fingertips.
Little too high to complete the interception.
Great job. Great job in coverage. Defensive line penetrated, got to the quarterback. Definitely hard to throw. Probably threw it blind.
Those high chances of the pick 6 almost came true.
Looks like we called it.
Well, almost. Mancini, though, great effort. A little upset about that. Nothing to be upset about.
Definitely a hard throw to make when you got 3 defenders in your face.
Add an inch or 2 to the kid, and he's probably making that play.
Good job staying tall in the pocket, trusting yourself, but just a bit of a misread, but we're good. And they will need the ball. Go into the second half.
Great quarter,
tie game.
Second quarter by both teams. Going into the half.
7-7. Dukes will receive the ball to begin.
Second half.
Here we go. Thank you for tuning in.
I'm Tyler Nehls. This is my partner, Jack Rozmus.
We'll be back for another half.
And we're back here to begin the second half. Dukes to receive the ball.
Great game. Great game. Huge half.
Great first half, both teams.
It's the hardest half you got to play. That's what it comes down to. Who wants this half more? Who wants to win every play?
After a week of preparation.
And I'll tell you what, the half is made on kickoff. You get a big play on kickoff, your momentum is through the roof. So that's a big hit, big gain.
And once again, Kelly Watson and Charlie Specht to receive for the Dukes.
See if Kelly can break one out. Think he can.
Well, we know he can. He's done it before, but it's a matter of will he.
When the block's set up right, will he find a crease?
Yep.
See if both teams stick to that heavy run offense, which I'm assuming will happen. Wind has definitely picked up since the first half.
Yeah, it's gotten colder. It has gotten noticeably colder.
It's a bit different on the field while you're running.
Yep, definitely. The guys on the field, blood flowing. They're fired up, adrenaline going.
Huge half.
So
this is a great game. Still has the potential to be a fantastic game. Both teams executing.
this could come down to a field goal.
Hope not. That's not really.
For
Glenbard West,
for the fans, it could be interesting to watch.
Kicks
And
it
we're off.
deep.
Deep. Kelly Watson with the ball. Takes it up the middle. Cuts it back outside. And he's got a crease taken down at around the 27, 28 yard line.
Like I said earlier, with a great kicker like that, he kicks it that far deep. A turn for out kicking your coverage a little bit.
Kelly Watson, he is lethal on the kick return team.
You give an athlete like that much room to do whatever he needs and create, good things will happen. Especially when, defense, obviously, you can get away with it in college and the NFL. High school, your special teams isn't flying down that fast. You're giving Kelly room to set up. You're letting the block set up.
Yep.
Here we go, Matt Veza.
Veza. Hand off to Kelly Watson.
Sticking to that run game. Glenbard West still probably going to load the blocks. Load the box. Continue stopping the run. Would love to see some passing here. Open it up with the spark for sure is what you need to do. Ryan Turner at the bottom of our screen. Brian Floss in the slot. Anthony Mancini is a wing tight end. Charlie Specht at the top of the screen looks for a pass.
Back to pass.
They got to throw their way.
Pressure. Veza throws.
Can't throw that.
And it's incomplete. Great effort by number 20 on the defense. That is Andrew Novak.
Bit of a dangerous throw,
Yep. Probably not the smartest decision, but
it worked.
incomplete. Yep.
Got away from the defender. Tough kid taking another big hit. Both quarterbacks taking pretty big hits so far.
Yep.
Both tough getting up.
Veza had one early. Had to go punt after that, which is you don't see too often.
And delivered a pretty good punt.
Yep.
Glenbard West's quarterback. He's definitely taken some hits, gotten back up, done a great job leading the offense. Corners are deep.
Veza hands it off. Oh, takes it himself. Taken down by number 40. That is Brandon Cood. Not sure how to pronounce that, but
Now I believe
Brandon.
I'm assuming a read option, not so much of a quarterback power. That's what I'm just assuming because they run a lot of zone runs.
Well, you played last year.
I know the defensive side.
Yeah,
I know a bit of the offense.
Yeah.
A lot of zone. Looks like they will be doing this punt with the quarterback.
Veza
Great punt.
with a great boot. He's got a leg on him,
He's doing
too.
a great job.
Inside the
punt.
20. Can't get into the 15. No, down at the 17-ish. 17-yard line.
Definitely doing a great job punting the ball. Switch field position, huge part of the game. Got to flip field position, take advantage of it. Defense needs to start a spark. Glenbard West, assuming looking to put together. Great drive, led by the run, led by number 44.
Special teams has been almost, you could almost say flawless.
They're doing great.
Yeah.
You don't see it a lot.
Yep.
The younger level of
Almost
football.
could say flawless, but, it's hard to be perfect.
so far. Execution, definitely the word for it. Executing perfectly.
Yeah. Wouldn't say perfectly. Maybe a little here and there, but
for what they're capable.
Yep. Hand off to number 44 again.
Swarm tackle by the Dukes.
McLaughlin. Connor McLaughlin. He's gotten a lot of carries this game.
That seems to be their workhorse.
Yeah.
Definitely their guy to go to for this year. Talented back, big back.
Big kid, a lot of power, good speed for the size he is.
For sure. Quarterback under center.
Steps back to throw. Fires to the sideline, and it's caught by the intended receiver, number 3. That is Philip Makrowski. They tend to go to him on the sidelines a lot.
There he goes on that comeback route again. I was just going to say, they like that comeback. They like the separation he gives. Then, like we saw in the first half, they like to do that double move off of that. Get the corner to bite, look for a deep play. Oh, good. But I'd like to see some changes in coverage on the defensive side against LT. Actually, no.
Number 6 in motion. Pitches it to him. Gets the outside with a
Goes.
burst of speed. Forced out of bounds by number 17, Connor Dorner.
Definitely got out quick. Can't really change the coverage when you're loading up the box, trying to stop the run. You can't put 2 high safeties up there. That's just not, just not smart. You're
now the energy has seemed to be flipped. The Glenbard West sideline is fired up right now.
That's exactly what can't happen. Duke's got to stay smart.
Seems pretty dead over here on this sideline, but
not a lot happening. Right
yeah,
now. It's hard to keep energy.
Yeah.
You can't really keep energy if no big plays are happening.
Oh.
If something happens, I expect them to erupt.
Number 1. They go with that fake play again. Hand off to number 6 once again. About a 4-yard gain on the play. Yeah, number 6 and 44 seem to be the most targeted.
Glenbard West definitely trying to flank, trying to get more men out. What's the word can I say this? Definitely get more guys out in space than York's defense. Attacking the perimeter with that, getting their guards to pull. Giving a land for
hand off to number 1. There's a flag on the play, and he's running fast with a burst of speed.
There he goes. Good tackle. Good open field tackle by Reese Richardson. Looks like I'm assuming that one's coming back.
He just said he's running fast with a burst of speed.
Yeah, that works.
I guess so.
Run fast with a burst of speed.
He was running fast.
He did.
And he did have a burst of speed.
He hit acceleration.
So,
he did hit acceleration. Got that sideline. Great open field tackle by Reese Richardson. And it's
coming back.
It's against the hitters. Against Glenbard West. Looks to be about 2nd and 13, 2nd and
12, just about, yep.
Now, you stick to the run game, which we've seen.
May throw the rhythm off just a bit after that big gain, but
I'd say you send some linebackers here. Send your outside guys. Disrupt timing for the quarterback.
44 with number 1 in the backfield. Hands it off to number 1. Tackled by number 3, Evan Gersini, along with, I believe that was number 7, Reese Richardson again. Yep, and it was.
52, John O'Neill looks to appear just to be a cramp. I'm assuming he's just cramping up.
Evan Gersini along with Reese Richardson on the tackle.
Yeah, he's just cramping up. He'll be okay. But, it just appears to be a cramp. Headed back to the sideline with a bottle of water. He's good. But Glenbard West rotating running backs.
Yep, and your leaders, your best players, are the ones you want really to step up in this type of situation. Close game. Definitely do not want him to be hurt, and it appears he's not.
Just a cramp.
Hand off to number 1 to the sideline. Another big gain. He breaks free. Down, forced out of bounds by number 21, Alex Sherman. Big gain again by the running back, number 1, or wide receiver.
Like I was saying, you got Connor McLaughlin, number 44. You grind him throughout the first half and then in the second.
Yep. Switch things up.
Then, bam, you bring in a fresh pair of legs. He's ready to go. He's been waiting all game.
Yep.
He's fresh. Defense is tired. Just
Speedy
that's what happens
kid.
when you got depth like that.
And they go to 44 now. Running downhill, tackled by number 13, Andrew Villar.
Flag on the play. Another flag.
Villard on the tackle.
Let's see what the
Yes,
call
as
here.
Jack said, there is a flag. See what it is.
Oh, Tyler looks like they got that running game back and going.
Yep.
Duke's definitely step it up. Need some energy.
And they haven't really been going up the middle. It's more of the outside. So
Like I said, they're
got to try to contain that.
trying to outman the linebackers with their linemen.
Yep.
Give their running back space to run.
Got to try to contain it. But
tough task, but it is doable. They will do it. It's all about adjustments.
adjust and execute.
Making adjustments on the fly, biggest thing.
Part of the game.
Yeah, let's see what they're going to call here.
Taking a bit. Officials are discussing. I think it is going back. It is coming back.
It's Glenbard West. Holding.
Holding on the Oberhofer. Just under 5 minutes to go left in the third quarter.
No, Dukes really need to stop. Even if they score here.
Goal line stop would be huge here.
Offense needs to come.
Let's see, number 44 gets a carry,
touchdown.
and he's in. Touchdown, Glenbard West.
Connor McLaughlin again. Run again.
Like I said, he has had himself a heck of a day for Glenbard West.
This is what I'm talking about. You can't let Glenbard West get comfortable with what they want to do. You can't let them just continue to pound the rock. You can't let them just keep shoving it down your throat. Same run play. You got to switch something up. Do something different.
And now if you're York on one of the next following drives, you need a what's the word? You need to capitalize on a touchdown. Thank you. Oh, and he misses the field goal. Hits the bucket in the back.
13-7.
No good.
Glenbard West. Dukes to receive.
Little energy on that missed kick on the sideline for the Dukes.
Parked up by wide receivers and DB's coach. Coach Cruchot, great guy. He's definitely a player's coach. Definitely likes to pump him up.
Former volleyball coach for the Churchville Chargers.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he also could do it all. Great guy, great coach as well.
I'd like to see maybe some different blitz packages from the Dukes. Switch up your gaps, fire linebackers. We haven't seen any slants, so you should be free with your linebackers to send them. All comebacks to the outside for Glenbard West. Like, why not? Why not send them?
Once again, Kelly Watson, Charlie Specht on the return.
Evan Grazzini warming up on the sideline. I believe it is his drive. Matt Vezin went 2, and now it's Evan's turn to go 1.
Yep.
Seen Evan only appear in 1 drive so far.
And he'll get an opportunity.
Yes, he is. Big for the Dukes.
Both great quarterbacks, great at what they do.
Love what they do. Prepare for what they do.
Great competitors. Great guys.
Huge drive for the Dukes right now. This is where you can't crumble. Got to stay tall. You got to deliver.
Number 19 to send it away for Glenbard West.
The same duo of Kelly Watson and Charlie Specht back to return.
Yep. And it's a great boot to the right corner. Kelly Watson inside his end zone.
There he goes.
And he takes it up the middle with a burst of speed, taken down, hit hard by number 40, Brandon Cudd.
That's
still a great return though. About a 30-yard return, 29-yard return. Hit hard though at the end of the play.
Hopefully, Glenbard West doesn't have to ever kick off again. But if they do, I see Kelly breaking one out. I do. He's hitting the holes with speed.
Yeah. Why not?
We'll see. Hopefully defense holds them though. And they don't got to kick off again. 4:34 left with Dukes getting the ball. 1st and 10 on the 29.
Evan Grazzini coming in at quarterback.
Leading the offense out. Definitely likes to throw that deep ball. I wouldn't be surprised to see one here.
Let's see if he can get things going on offense. Hand it off to
up.
Kelly Watson. Takes it to the outside. Slow tackle by number 7.
I really like the matchup of any wide receiver on that short side of the field.
Yep.
They don't have a high safety out there. Their second safety's got his back turned to that wide receiver. You throw something over the top.
Tackle made by number 7, Logan Brown.
Trust your receiver one-on-one. Should be a great gain.
Gain of 3 on the carry.
See Reese Richardson to the far side.
Grazzini takes himself, tackled by number 40. Met at the line of scrimmage. Number 40, that is Brandon Cudd again. Calling his name a bit.
Yeah.
Quite a bit here.
Great player for the hitters.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to see a shot here. I don't think the safeties are ready. I don't think the DBs are ready.
Well, the DBs have not gotten much action.
They bail out
today's
into their
game.
zones.
Haven't really
So-
called their names much.
Try to spec one-on-one with the receiver. Both receivers one-on-one.
We see Specht at the top of our screen. Kelly Watson gets the handoff, breaks a tackle, takes it to the outside. Great gain of about 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5
Yeah.
right there. Didn't look like it was going to go well. Kelly did his thing. Broke one man.
4th and about 6 to go. See what they do here.
Ball on the 36. 3:21 left.
And I believe they are going for it, keeping
Oh,
Grazzini out on the field.
You've got to. This is huge.
Need to come up with something here.
Some money down right
Energy
here.
is starting to build up
This is a
on this
money
4th down.
Money down for the Dukes. This is not the game, but definitely a momentum shifter.
Need something here.
Biggest play of the game so far.
So we,
Run a curl. That
so
corner.
I believe do we hear the band? We
Varsity.
hear the band coming in.
Looks like varsity is getting going. They do that walkout from the locker room, led by the band. Great scene. But I like a curl right now. You got about 4 yards. Corners are 10 yards off. Run like you're going fade. Break them down. You should get the ball delivered on time.
It's great to hear the band back. It really is. I miss being in the stands, hearing the band in between plays, timeouts. It's great to have football back.
Definitely.
Thought I heard them from a distance.
Yeah,
they're over at the school.
They got to get warmed up too.
Yeah, they need it.
Got to walk out with the players. Varsity, big game.
Band deserves an introduction.
Glenbard West, great varsity team. Good matchup for the Dukes.
Yep.
In order to be the best, you got to beat the best. Oh, in a bunch formation. Here we go.
Grazzini hands off to Watson, takes it to the outside. He's got
Good block by
an
Richardson.
opening. First down, Dukes.
Fantastic block on the edge by number 7, Reese Richardson at wide receiver. Very underrated aspect of the wide receiver game. Blocking. Right there, that set it up.
Oh, and there's
Looks like we got some energy from the PA right now.
yeah.
Here we go.
Crowd is fired up after that first down.
Great job by Kelly Watson. Fantastic job by the whole offense.
Kelly Watson again in the backfield. Grazzini steps back,
Great movement in the pocket.
rolls out, fires.
Great pass.
Charlie Specht on the sideline with the
Toe
catch.
drag, baby. There we go. Slide.
First down,
There we
Dukes.
go.
It's a gain of about 14.
Number 6 doing his thing. Evan Grazzini creating in the backfield. Finds a man in the pocket, moves up. There's a little slide step to his left. Delivers a strike to Charlie Specht right on that sideline. Toe drag. Beautiful. Doesn't get better than that.
Handoff Watson. And that's
He's
barreled
stuffed.
up by the defense.
Number 7, Reese Richardson, with another great tackle or great block, puts that man to the ground. Puts number 7 on the ground. Great.
7 on 7.
Yeah, definitely a level of improvement in Reese Richardson's game. This blocking, 2
Yep.
back-to-back good blocks. Just see, as a coach, you love to see that. As a running back, you love to see that. He's got your back. There we go.
And blocking is such an underrated aspect of the wide receivers.
Yep. See
Very key.
what- Steps back.
Evan Grazzini steps back,
Lays him.
fires to Charlie Specht, and that's followed up by number 50 again.
Interesting. Like that play call, get the screen, get Charlie out in space.
Jack Oberhofer.
Had the linebackers flowing over too much. Good play, though. Jack Oberhofer. Reese Richardson also shaking it up on that number 20 corner, on that release.
Reese Richardson getting his name called again.
Just because he's not getting the ball doesn't mean he's doing so.
Yeah. Grazzini steps back, looks, fires, goes for it all.
Oh,
Oh, and it's dropped by number 8.
definitely. He had him. He definitely did have him.
Number 8, that is Michael Short,
Seems like the ball just slipped
the
out of his
intended
hand.
receiver.
Yeah, it could have been. Could he created something for the Dukes? Oh, were they punting?
Yep, Veza comes out to punt.
Yeah, I guess so. Fourth and 13. But
Yep, Grazzini knows he had him open.
Definitely.
Not happy about that one, but
You know, it's just high expectations for yourself. That'll
Yep.
happen. There's a little bit of
high punt for Matthew Veza. Let go by Charlie Specht out on the sideline around, say that's the 17, 18-yard line.
Well, definitely, I'll tell you one thing. I'm starting to like the passing game from the Dukes right now.
I am. He had him open, just missed him.
Stuff is definitely
Slightly
opening
missed
up.
him.
You know, Glenbard West DBs, eyes are getting caught in the backfield, looking for a run. Linebackers are flowing forward. Maybe some quick slants, something underneath, and you got this. You tell your quarterback, stay composed, stay tall in the pocket, deliver strike.
We've got a minute 44 left in the third. Plenty of time
Dukes defense
left in this game.
really needs some. They need some swag on this drive. They need something going.
Get that, yeah.
Get ball.
Play with some swagger.
That's what I'm saying. Swarm. I mean, get some energy to you. You know they're running the ball. I mean,
Number 1 takes it to the outside, and he's got some room.
Oh,
And he takes it down the sideline, tackled by number 3, Evan Grazzini. Makes up for that almost interception.
Number 1, Gabriel Den Julian. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, Glenbard West fans.
Number 1 having a great day.
Definitely a great player. Very athletic
Yep.
kid.
Fast.
Fresh pair of legs. Connor McLaughlin.
Taking a
Taking a
bit of
breather.
bit of a
He'll
breather.
probably be back in there, I'm assuming. There he is. Yep, there.
Yep.
Right in the
and
backfield.
he's back.
Along with Gabriel.
Got varsity game coming up soon.
And John Rainier.
And it's good.
Great tackle for loss. That's what I'm talking about. Flies through there. Definitely playing with some swag right there.
Good defense by the Dukes, taken down about 4 or 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
You know,
Was that John Rainier on the tackle?
John Rainier.
One of the leaders on this team.
That man, John Rainier. Definitely the defensive anchor.
Yep. Great leader for the Dukes team.
Losing David Locke to varsity.
Yep.
Good
David
luck to
Locke.
him tonight.
Yep.
John Rainier stepped up to become an even bigger leader than he was last year. He was a huge leader last year.
Handoff again to number 1.
Yeah, there
And
he
he's got a
goes.
crease.
There
And
goes
he's
that
off
man.
with a burst of speed. Number 1
Good
taken
angle.
down by number 23. That is Jack Korzanowski on the tackle.
You know, great blocking by the offensive line for Glenbard West, getting out to that second and third level. Let their running back do his thing. Jack Korzanowski with a great angle of pursuit, tackling him before any more damage can be done.
Yep.
That's all it's about, limiting damage. Don't let too much get done, you'll be all right.
Kors had an interception of his own last week against
did.
Lyons Township.
Fantastic play.
Yeah, great over the shoulder.
Fantastic read on the ball. Perfect.
He
Clock running,
was bragging
40
it to
seconds
me, bragging about it to me in class.
I would too.
Handed off to number 44.
Great tackle by Sutter, number 8.
Barrels forward for about 8 yards.
Another good block by the wide
7
receivers
yards.
for Glenbard West. You know, I've noticed some good sportsmanship throughout this game. Opposing teams helping each other out.
Yep.
Opposing players.
I mean, and that's what you like to see. High
Oh,
school
yeah.
football.
You know, it's not too bad seeing a little bit of scuffle.
Is there a timeout?
You had 17 seconds left.
17
York.
seconds left in the quarter.
York takes a timeout.
And we're back.
And we are back from that timeout. Glenbard West, assuming, will continue to pound the rock.
Yep.
It's working.
17 seconds left in the third quarter. Handoff to number 44. That is McLaughlin.
Great tackle, great gang tackle to get low. Pick him up.
That is-
wow. Oh,
Wow. That is Drew Villard along with, who is that?
21.
Number 21, Alex
Alex
Sherman on the combined tackle.
That is exactly what I like to see, a gang tackle. Pick him up, a bit late, throw him to the ground. That's a big boy they're moving to.
Yeah.
That is a big back,
Yep.
great effort.
We've got the Glenbard West varsity squad arriving here at the field. at the stadium.
And here we go. Throw up your fours. We are entering the fourth quarter, 13-7. Huge quarter for both teams.
Need a stop here from the defense.
Had a mute for a little bit due to a train. You might be able to hear it. I'm not sure. Definitely some background noise we could hear.
Yep. A little train coming by.
Yeah, there we go.
Stop for the Dukes is a must right
From
here,
West
if
right
possible.
To their 5.
Come
The
up with a
Dukes
turnover is ideal. Number
we got?
44 barrels in for the touchdown.
There he goes. Is that his second or third?
Glenbard West
Is that his third or second
goes up
touchdown?
12.
Is that his third or second touchdown? It's got to be. I think that's 3.
Might be.
And he's definitely carrying the load.
Yep. Having
Great
himself
player.
a day.
Premier back for Glenbard West. Dukes do need to get something going. I want to see them pass the ball on offense. Going for 2. Try to get that to 21-7. Line up in that 3-back formation. Oh, they run into each other. Some miscommunication.
It's a pass. Rolls out to the corner of the end zone. Number 50 caught.
And there's
And
a
the
flag
2-point
down.
conversion is good.
There is a flag down. I don't know what the call is.
See what the call
And
is.
another flag.
There's 2, yeah.
Okay. Are they?
What might it be?
Really? And it appears that they will be calling one on New York coaching staff. But we see some clapping from the York.
Sideline might be fired up about
Glenbard West is
something
off the
down there.
field, so assuming it's not on them, they're off.
And if it is on the
It
sideline,
appears to be.
they've got to be mad about something to get a flag called on them.
I want to see, Matt Vezza probably coming in at quarterback. Stay cool, calm, throw dimes.
And collected. Don't forget
You
collected.
cannot do too much.
Stay true to the game plan. Stick to the fundamentals.
Don't let the score mess with your head.
Yep.
You still got to execute play by play. Stick to your thing. Do it. Should go smooth.
And the Dukes have 10 minutes to score 2 touchdowns. Definitely possible.
We got Glenbard West lining up for kickoff. The Dukes are still waiting on the call.
We've got the varsity game coming up in about 30 minutes, right after sophomore. So this sophomore clash.
You'll have some decent numbers in the stands for tonight's game.
Yep, that'll again be broadcasted by YTV, York Sports Network.
Brought to you by the best. Ain't no one better. Announcing that game will be Gavin Hughes and Dane Emmerich.
How about Patrick Kastner last week?
Fantastic.
Shout out PK.
I don't think anyone's surprised.
3 touchdowns, I believe.
I don't think anyone's surprised. Great back.
114 yards.
Great.
100-plus yards, 114 to be exact.
Great back.
20 carries.
Not
22.
Shocked, not shocked at all. Knew he was capable. I mean,
We got to get exact stats
knew he was
for
capable
Badger.
of that. He'll definitely do that again. Hoping for a big game.
Michigan Tech commit. No?
Michigan Tech commit Patrick Kastner. Duke wide receiving group is led by Cornell commit Luke Malaga.
There you go.
Great player. Okay, looks like
Roughing the passer and illegal touching.
both on.
Both on the Dukes?
It looks like now they will off. I'm assuming the illegal touching is on offense because, or else Glenbard West would decline.
Yep.
So
Going.
both offset.
Going
Ball
for the 2 again.
It's down. Must have called illegal touching on that wide receiver.
Yep.
Broke out. I'm not sure.
Brought that back. Hand off to number 44 to the
Good
third man
tackle.
again. Tackle by number 8, Matthew Sutter, and he is fired up.
That's exactly what you like to see from your outside linebackers. Recognize play. Get in the backfield. Great tackle. Get low.
How about Sutter on the tackle?
Fantastic.
Great play. Wrapped up around the shins, ankles.
Definitely.
Way to get low on the big kid.
Definitely has that athletic instinct of recognition, knowing what's happening,
Basketball player.
seeing something, going after it. Great player.
Yep.
Now,
Got a lot of multi-sport athletes on this team.
yes, you do. Most people. I think everyone. Multi-sport athlete.
Yeah, just about. Probably a couple here and there that are
Now, I'm
football
telling
only.
you,
But
let's see if they try to kick it away from Kelly Watson. But if they do, cool. You kick it to Charlie Speck. Dangerous as well.
Watson, of course, the deep threat. Well,
Don't get
not
fooled.
deep threat, but
Don't get fooled by that second line.
the
Reese
threat back in
Richardson.
the.
Reese Richardson and Ryan Turner both can create with the ball in their hands.
Yeah.
Reese Richardson, former running back at Immaculate Conception. Great player. Played with him.
Ryan Turner has developed his game very nicely during this offseason, putting a lot of work in with quarterback Evan Grazzini.
That's how it is. If you find your man,
Yeah, get the chemistry
you
going.
get throwing. And here we go. Glenbard West set to kick off. Kicking it
And it's a
deep to
deep
Kelly
ball.
Watson again. There we go.
Yep, Watson takes it from zone 10,
Does he find hole? There he gets
takes it
outside.
to the outside,
Get out of bounds. There we go.
and he's out of bounds at around the 33, 34-yard line,
Definitely,
depending on the spot. We'll see.
definitely a sight you love to see when he's got the ball in his hand. Trust him very much.
And they will mark it at the 30.
3. Ball on the 33.
Hold on now. Hold on. Hold your horses. And it will be on the 33, just about.
9:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. 7-19. Glenbard West with the lead. Here we go, man. Pulls it.
Quarterback keeper,
No,
followed up by number 40. That is Brandon Cudd again.
And, flex is over.
Yep.
Flex is over, man. after
That's
that.
not the best sportsmanship, but he's fired up.
He's
Let the
competitive.
kid play. Yeah.
He's competitive. Let him do his thing. Obviously, as York fans, we don't like to see it.
Yeah, but, well,
It gets the game interesting.
yep.
That'll put a fire under Matt Veza, hopefully.
Get some
It will,
energy
I
in
know.
it. Veza
Competitive
steps
kid.
back.
That's
fires.
exactly what we need. Oh.
Turner drops it, and it's almost intercepted. Hits the ground, though, incomplete. Again,
Definitely.
pass intended for Ryan Turner. Couldn't hold on. Just a tad too high.
Play action pass, exactly what we were talking about for our keys for the Duke's pass game.
Yep.
You want to show eye candy. You get the linebackers creep up. You got to slant over the middle. Great throw by Matt Vezzo. Like I said, after that play, set a fire on him. He's competitive. He'll do his thing.
Veza again steps back to throw. He's got a man open,
And it's caught.
and it's caught by again. Or no,
Ryan
not
Filosa.
again. Ryan Filosa.
Making an impact. First play.
First down, Dukes.
Matt,
Crowd is getting into it.
what I said after that play.
Yeah.
Matt Vezzo probably, he took that personally. He's like, all right, you do that. Watch me.
Veza took that as some fuel.
For sure. Competitive kid. Talking to him in study hall. He loves being out here.
Yep.
He's been ready.
Kid's got all the drive in the world.
Yes.
And he takes it himself. Speaking of Matt Veza, barrels forward in.
He's
It's a
down.
fumble.
He's
Flag
down.
on the play.
Knee on the ground. That's not a fumble.
Glenbard West says they have it.
His knee was on the ground. That's not a fumble. That's a hold.
Face mask, I believe, will be the call.
Looks like when he sidestepped through that hole, got a hand on the face mask. But even if
Yeah, he
even
fell awkwardly.
his knee was on the ground.
Yeah.
Went down to dive.
Yep, I do believe his knee was down.
You know, I don't really know much about refereeing. Not a referee. But what I do know is that his knee was down.
Well, hey, we didn't know much about announcing
Here we are.
until today, and here we are.
yeah, look
First
at us.
game, Tyler Nehls, Jack Rozmus. We're here.
Well, look at us.
Yeah.
Great time.
We've got
Loving it.
8:48 left in the fourth quarter. Glenbard West up 19-7. Dukes need to capitalize on a score here.
Really impressed by what Matt Veza has done right now.
Again,
Not only is he doing it with his arm, he's doing it with his legs.
yep. And again, your leaders are generally the ones that need to settle you down after.
Yes, sir. And the penalties walk. Ooh, look at that walk. That is a gain.
That's a hefty walk right there. First down, Dukes at the 29-yard line.
Yeah,
Like I was saying, your leaders are generally the ones that need to settle you down in a situation like this.
You get a zone with a cornerback turned. You could easily run a comeback for a big gain.
Veza fumbles, and Glenbard West has it.
Glenbard West has recovered the fumble.
Fumbled, must have been a miscommunication on the handoff.
Definitely
Tried to
was.
pull it back, and that is not what you
Yeah,
want.
You'll get that with the read option.
Yep.
Keep your head high. What happens? You get on defense. You got to back up your quarterback. You got to recognize what's going on. You got to back up your quarterback. Get him back in the game.
Yep. Got to keep your head up. Defense needs a turnover or a stop here on this drive to potentially spark a comeback. Pitch number 44.
Good tackle.
Stick by I believe that was Andrew Villard again on the tackle. And it was Drew Villard.
When isn't there a play that Andrew Villard is not in on it? He's everywhere. He's everywhere. He's running everywhere. He's making plays.
Villard is a man of the people.
Flying on the ball. There we go.
Great kid.
Slowed down by John Rainier in the backfield.
John Rainier, again, one of the leaders on this team,
Definitely.
especially defense.
He is the defensive leader, I would say. I'd definitely say that. Going back.
Vocal kid.
They're going to that power formation right now. They're going to pound the ball.
Handoff again, number 44.
Finds the crease.
Barrels forward. Tackle by number 8, Matthew Sutter.
We need ball. You got to punch the ball. Look at that. Glenbard West setting up TVs in that tent for that varsity game.
Yeah,
That's
going all
pretty
out.
sick.
Yeah, it is.
It is very cool.
Very neat.
You know, good football team, good preparation. Third down, huge drive, 4-down territory for Glenbard West at this distance. Stadium.
Great
rocking.
to hear the
Going at
stadium
pitch, and he gets it.
live, and he gets a first down.
Evan Grazzini on the tackle.
Tackled. Yep, Evan Grazzini forced to the outside on the sideline. Again, is Evan Grazzini. This
7 minutes.
this might be
18
put away if Glenbard West capitalizes here with the touchdown.
I disagree with you.
Well, I mean, 3 touchdowns,
Let's say-
7:18 to go in
so
the
you
fourth.
probably got. It's when your defense depends on the defense. If the offense can do it, the defense has to.
Defense
Yeah,
or
there's-
offense hasn't scored since was it the
The
first drive?
First quarter.
Yep.
And it looks that
First or
there's
second
a
drive.
flag on the play, and it's going
And
back.
that's coming back.
There we go.
Great news for the Dukes defense.
Catching a bit of a break. You know what they're doing. They're going to run the ball, try to get them outside.
That is huge for the Dukes if they want to spark a comeback here. Clock is running. 7:15 left to go in the fourth. Still time to go.
Think about it's probably a boring game for the DBs and wide receivers right
Not yet. Not much action for them, but
now. They got 2.
this stadium is rocking right now with the limited attendance. You hear it shaking. Number 1 with the carry, and
There we go.
it's stuffed.
Number 72.
That's number 72.
Alec Walker. Alec Walker on
Alec
the
Walker,
tackle.
strong kid, athletic kid.
Huge. Money down. You know,
Need a stop here on 4th and 3.
Do they punt? I mean, you're up comfortably. I'd say no, this is 4-down territory.
I mean, this could be the difference
Definitely 4-down territory.
of the game.
Quarterback runs that on the field.
A stop here
We learned about
by the Dukes
yeah.
could spark an offensive touchdown, and then they're right back in it.
Yeah, and then you gotta get a stop, either onside kick or something. Glenbard West quarterback, tough kid, taking hits all day.
Yep.
Leading his offense though, keeping them calm, keeping them in the rhythm, doing his job. And it looks like
Passing game for Glenbard West
Timeout.
hasn't always been there, but
timeout for Glenbard West. .6:35 here is the time.
yeah, we got
at
25
York.
minutes until the varsity
Sure,
squads.
That'll be a bit.
Probably a
Been
bit
pushed
later.
back.
Yep, this game has been going pretty long. So,
You gotta let them warm up. Oh,
yep.
if you see right by the school and in between the baseball field, they are making their walk out of the locker room.
It's kind of like Virginia Tech, their little Enter Sandman walk.
Maybe get that going. Don't know what the Dukes are walking out to this
Metallica.
year.
Get some Metallica going.
You know, a bit early. They still got 8 minutes or 6 minutes in the fourth. They must be clearing them out early. You know, such a great environment that walk is.
Keith
Dukes.
Jackson and
Brad Nessler
yeah, two of the GOATs.
made it count. But huge game for varsity Dukes. I know they're pumped. Huge game for the sophomore Dukes. Freshman Dukes yesterday.
They
Tough.
get the win?
It was a tough tie. They
No.
called it off. They didn't want to go to overtime.
Yeah.
You know, lights shut off in the fourth quarter. Bit of a 49ers-Ravens Super Bowl action that was.
Yeah.
But, huge down for the Dukes. Like I said, money down is what you call it.
Need this. 4th down.
In a 3-back.
Hands off to their man, number
Stuffs it.
44, and it's stuffed.
That's hard.
Duke's defense comes up with a huge stop. Charlie Specht is hyped, number 6 on the sideline.
Here comes that swagger. You need this swagger all game, though, but here it is.
Get it rolling.
You get that huge stop. You know, you like
That
seeing
is huge for this defense. The energy is high here.
coming off the field of the defense, and you see players hyping up. It's a great feeling. You get everyone going. You trust your offense. You want them to go out there, score quick, so you can get back on and make another stop. But I trust this Duke's offense.
Now Matt Veza, he needs to lead him to a score here.
He will. I'm confident.
And I am too.
Glenbard West defense, though, has been playing pretty well. It has been playing
Like you
pretty
said,
well.
That fumble, I believe that'll turn into fuel for Matt Veza. Let's see what he does here.
Fakes it.
Pump fakes,
Throw the
fires,
to Charlie Specht.
for it all. Charlie Specht, touch! Oh, no touchdown, but it was close.
Slide.
Caught. Charlie Specht, number 6 on the sideline.
Slide. 6.
I thought he was going to get away with one there for a touchdown.
Talk, yo, talk. There we go. Tell him how it is.
This
Slide,
stadium-
6. Let's go. It's rocking. That's exactly what you need. Great ball by Veza. Put it up to your tall receiver.
Charlie Specht with a tremendous play. He had one earlier that he couldn't come down with, but he gets it back there.
So we like to call slide.
I got ahead of myself there. I thought touchdown. I was thinking touchdown, but good play by the defensive back. Force him out of bounds.
Punching it with Kelly
Kelly Watson
Touch.
on the run.
Oh, yeah, he's in.
And he's in. Kelly Watson with the touchdown.
Great job by the offensive line. Kelly Watson with that fantastic vision of his finding that hole, hitting it hard. Touchdown Dukes. 13-19. 5:50 left in the fourth.
Dukes are back within a score, and that is exactly what they
It's
needed. A
rocking.
quick score for the Dukes offense. Defense needs to come back on the field and execute.
You know, Glenbard West got caught. It's all about taking energy. Momentum.
It's a game of momentum. You need something special here to come out with a win.
Not only from that play does your quarterback have confidence in your wide receivers, but your wide receivers are confident in your
And talk
quarterback.
about that play that set it all up. Matt Veza to Charlie Specht on the sideline. Great ball by Matt Veza.
And it's good. Lazar, 2 for 2 on kicks.
He's drilling them.
I'm liking this. You know,
There you go, big fella, number 55, getting it done.
give Glenbard West some adversity, see what they can do, get them uncomfortable, force them to do things they don't want to do.
Yeah, and back to the play that set it up. Veza to Specht. Great ball by Veza.
We'll be
threw it up there, 50-50 ball, and with the talent of Charlie Speck, I'd honestly give that a 75-25 ball.
Oh,
Talent on that kid is just.
That combination, that Veza to Speck combination has been heard since
And
I think the 4th grade since they've been playing Eagles. Just perfect. They go hand in hand.
You know, I've caught a touchdown pass from Matt Veza.
Beautiful.
3rd grade?
Wow.
Yeah, throwing it way back.
Charlie Speck, fantastic. And Kelly Watson
and
and the offensive line doing a great job of punching it in.
Yep, and you see Veza and Speck conversation on the sideline.
They do that thing.
Yeah.
They're doing it.
Great chemistry between those two.
Number 6.
Shout out Veza.
Great number. Number 6, great number. And set to kick off is Lazard.
You know, Charlie Speck's got some swagger.
Always
Look
had
good,
that.
play good.
He's had that.
Yeah,
He's had that. He's been that dude.
Yeah, he is. But you know, I got to acknowledge it.
Oh, I know.
I've got to acknowledge it. Give the people what they want.
Lazard to kick off. There we go. Bam. Look, nice little push.
Short little kick.
It's Connor McLaughlin.
Caught at the inside the 30-yard line.
Dangerous.
Go to McLaughlin. That's bold. Tackled inside the 50, down at about the 40.
Now let's see.
47.
You know, after a good drive with Matt Veza, do you pull him and do the thing with and put Evan in like the 2-1? This isn't a knock on anyone. It goes both for quarterbacks, but when you're in a rhythm with your offense, with that quarterback getting going, after a drive like that, you gotta keep him in. I don't care who the quarterback is. You gotta.
That's no shade. That's no shade.
No, not
but
at all. I don't care who the quarterback
both
is.
Both are great quarterbacks.
Fantastic.
But as of now, I think you would like to stay in a flow, stay in a rhythm.
Keep Veza more. Evan's doing a fantastic job on defense.
Yep, has had a great game.
Oh, and it's a pitch.
Pitch number 6, tackle.
You know, I could feel some energy.
By number 15, Ashton Araki.
Folks, we got about 35 minutes and 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. 14, your Dukes. 19, Glenbard West.
Just inside 5:30 to go. The stop here is crucial to get some time back. Need to score.
Charlie Speck looks up here. He knows. I'm proud. He knows. And here we go. You know, most of this stream, I assume, is
hand out to number 1, and it's
stop.
bottled up by number 8. I believe that is Matt Sutter again, along with Evan Grazzini.
Great job of keeping your legs driving by number 1, Gabriel.
And that is not a first down. It's 3rd and 1. Let's see if the Dukes defense could get a tackle for loss here, possibly a sack.
You know,
I doubt they'll pass the ball on 3rd and 1. That'd be a little risky, but
especially with what they're doing.
Yep, they've been running the ball well.
4-down territory again. But I'm assuming most of the stream is Glenbard West parents.
Yeah, we got a lot of Dukes parents in the stands here.
Glad we could present you guys the game. I know we're a bit biased, but
yeah,
we go to York.
Yeah, go Dukes.
Go Dukes, man.
3rd and 1 here. Run it up, and it's a first down. Glenbard West. 4:30 to go. Just under 4:30 to go. Left in the 4th quarter.
Not much surprise with that play call. The quarterback did a great job.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, to get 1 yard, it doesn't take all too much. But
you hear this York sideline. Yep. Fired up for their defense.
Stop here is crucial. If Glenbard West capitalizes on a touchdown, I believe that puts it away.
You know, you never know.
I mean,
you don't know. You
never know, but
I mean,
the likelihood of 2 touchdowns in under,
Glenbard
we could assume
scored,
3 minutes.
Or no, they scored a huge stop for the Dukes last drive.
Down 5. Hand off to number 1, Gabriel D. And
good stop by Reese Richardson.
It's a 9-yard gain, just
Stop
about.
him from getting past that 3rd level.
I don't believe he got the first down.
Something
and he didn't.
That goes unnoticed. Number 23, Jack Korzanowski, filling in for Reese's spot when he goes up to make the tackle to still contain the running back if he breaks free.
Haven't called Korz's name too much, but that does not mean he's not doing anything.
Especially, you know, as a corner, sometimes the best things.
That's a good thing, maybe, that he's not.
No
getting
corner's
his name
has been called a lot this game, just due to the fact both teams are pounding the rock. Like
and maybe it's a matter of he's clamped. Again, number 44 on the tackle.
Great gang tackle by
Let's see where they spot it. It's just about the first down. We'll see where. where the spot is, and I believe they are going to give him the first down, and they do.
Dukes might have to start calling some. I'm not a fan of that spot either, but
I believe it was there.
Duke's coaching
controversial,
staff,
but
Duke's coaching staff might have to start. You know, they got 2 timeouts. I got to start calling them driving the field. They're letting the clock run. Maybe not yet, but in a bit, maybe a minute. I don't know if there is a 2-minute warning. I don't think there is.
I don't think so.
Sophomore football.
No. I mean, and the offense has to be antsy to get back out there after a great drive like that.
You know, when you're a competitor like they all are, you are dying to get back on that field, have a game-winning drive.
Yep.
Oh.
Charlie Speck leading the team down on the sideline. Who's that?
Jacob
Jacob Young down on the field.
I believe
number
he's
56.
I believe he's not hurt. I believe this is a injury timeout, but I'm sure he's hurt pretty bad.
Yeah, he's
look, he's cramping up.
Cramped, yeah.
There goes Coach Bible, the trainer. Hopefully it's not too bad. You know, it's just never like seeing a player go down.
You hear the band coming from the school, getting ready to start the varsity game.
No, it's a great environment out there when they're walking down. It is a great environment, led by Coach Fitz, who's done a absolute incredible
tremendous job with this program. Yep.
This program changed the culture here at York, implemented a fantastic offense, brought in great coaching staff like Coach Delcimino, who's the new defensive coordinator for this year. I believe last year.
Hold on, clap it up for Jacob Young. Yep. Glad to see he's okay.
But Coach Delcimino, new defensive coordinator, has done a great job of changing this defense around. He's letting his athletes in space.
Varsity off to a 1-0 start after beating.
What was it, 49-10?
Yes.
I believe.
Patrick Kastner again, 3 touchdowns. Luke Malaga, great game also.
You know, energy was high at York. Energy's still high. 14-19 game. 2:58 left in the game. Ball on the 31, 2nd and 9. Let's see what this defense can create. Can they disrupt what Glenbard West is doing?
2:58 left in the quarter. Left in the game.
Yep. Or quarter. I want to see something. I want to see something from this Dukes defense. Whether that's bringing in a corner to blitz. I just want to see something different. Don't let them stay doing what they're doing.
2nd down and long.
Yeah, feel the energy from up here. Definitely can.
For the Glenbard West.
And there comes flag.
And there's a flag on the play.
Someone
quarterback does not
zone?
really know what's going on, and that will be on the offense.
Big getaway for the Dukes.
Again, Charlie Speck, that kid's energy is through the roof.
You love playing with a guy like that.
I mean, he's running up and down the sideline. He's fired up.
Yeah,
love to see it.
They are talking to Connor Dorner, defensive back. Maybe send him out of blitz. Why not? False start. Yeah, there we go.
And that one is coming back to make it 2nd and even longer for Glenbard West. 2:33 left to go in the game.
Still got to play the run. Still have to play the run. Glenbard West to go to bread and butter.
Clock is running. 2:20 to go.
Why is it running? There's just a penalty.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
You know, I feel like that's not right.
Well, handoff, number 44,
and
McLaughlin, and he's got and he runs over. I believe that was number 7, Reese Richardson.
Good job,
and it was.
He made the stop.
He got he made the tackle.
People might say that, and you don't know how hard it is stopping a man going down full speed. But he
stopped him. Big dude also.
He stopped.
Got the job done. Can't complain.
Believe it or not, Reese Richardson's 2nd week playing safety ever. Well,
hey.
Call the timeout.
3rd and 1. This is going to be a huge play for the Dukes defense.
I think if Glenbard West gets it here, you know.
Yeah.
It might be game's over.
Yeah. Ooh.
Maybe not. You use your timeouts right.
Maybe a quick kick return touchdown. Then it picks
folks, we got 2:04 left in the game.
Yep, just above 2 minutes.
Still 14-19. Glenbard West on top.
I mean, if you can get a turnover here, that's ideal.
And here comes varsity. Coming in on their walk. You'd hear the band.
It's a long walk across St. Charles Road.
It's a good one. They get all hyped up. You hear it. You feel it. Just a good
Squad is ready.
Good atmosphere. Nothing's better than a football atmosphere.
I mean, besides maybe.
No.
I don't know. Nothing?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Not even going to give me a chance?
Nope.
All right.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
High school football is some of the best out there.
Definitely. Illinois, I believe, has got some very underrated talent
Yeah.
for high school football. You know,
People talk about Texas, Florida,
obviously,
California.
yeah,
Illinois slept on.
they got some dudes.
We had Josh Mathiasen last year, playing in college now,
Great player. Got a
here
couple.
in the home state of Illinois.
Jack Wall playing offensive line at Bucknell University.
Patrick Kastner committed.
Michigan Tech.
Michigan Tech
Talking.
committed
Definitely
very recently, actually.
some better.
We've got some people behind us on the train
they're
tracks.
walking on the train tracks.
I don't know how safe that is,
right.
but
Big down for the Dukes. 3rd and 1. Let's see what this defense could get.
here we go. This
Linebackers
atmosphere
high.
is great. And did they get it?
Yes, I believe he got
He
it.
might have been short. Let's see here.
If he's short, they'll just do it again. I'm assuming. But their inside linebackers were hot. They were blitzing.
Let's see the spot. This is going to be a close one.
No, he's down, but he's down before.
I think
first down. Hold him. They held him. It's 4th.
And it's 4th down.
Oh, wow.
4th and
Okay.
inches for
Okay.
this Dukes defense.
This is the
This is huge.
biggest. Oh, wow. I can feel. I'm not even in the game, and I'm like,
Yep.
I got it going. I wish you guys
The
were
adrenaline
here
is
to watch.
flowing, and I believe there's a timeout.
Glenbard West.
Timeout on the Dukes.
Okay.
Timeout called by the Dukes.
You know what? We'll be back. Shout out to the 171 of you watching at home. It's been a blast commentating this game for you. Giving you guys an opportunity to not be here, but
But
watch
be
the
here.
game.
But they're not here, but they're here.
Hear me and Tyler's voice. I'm sure that's what you guys were hoping to hear.
Hope we're not too annoying.
Yeah, well,
And if we are, that's tough.
our
Sorry.
bad. But 4th and about halfway. Not even half. I would
Dukes.
even say half a
Well,
yard.
here we go. Dukes varsity has entered the stadium. The band has entered the stadium.
Now the energy is going. You got a 4th and 1. I'm telling you, if this play is made,
Oh, this place is going to erupt. It's going to erupt.
play of the year, maybe.
I don't know about play of the year. Jack Korzenowski's up there.
I'm talking, if you're talking momentum, if you're talking impact.
Yeah, impact. This is one of them.
Jack Kors had a game-sealing interception. Yes, he did.
Folks, this is one of the biggest games of the year, and it comes down to this.
Love it. What else could you wish for?
The band has entered the varsity squad.
You got to send everyone. Why not send everyone? You
Yeah,
know?
they're going to, I mean.
Look at them. Linebackers are hot. They're not even hitting them. They're pinching the line. Oh,
Here we
wow.
go.
There's no better play in football, ladies and gentlemen, than this play right here. You got the big
This
boys
is it.
on
We
it.
got 4th and
Here
1,
we go.
1:53 to go.
And it's a
And they
pitch.
toss it to the outside,
Oh,
and he gets it. Tackle made by Reese Richardson, and that might seal the game for the Glenbard
They got
West
no
Hilltoppers.
timeouts left. They will
That's
need
unfortunate. But
the ball to victory.
that's a great play call, if we're being honest,
Yeah,
by
you know they pitched.
those
Yeah.
coaches. Oh, somebody got knocked down
Yeah.
on the celebration. But
They will,
that's a great play call. They'd assume everyone would be up the middle, which they were. Go to the outside.
I know.
Just about nobody was there. Reese Richardson making a great tackle.
I know Dukes,
Saved the
I know
touchdown.
the Dukes players were upset.
Yep, 1:30 to go.
This was a huge game for the Dukes.
Let's see.
You know, it great game by both teams. Glenbard West
Are they going to
just
go for the
prevails.
kneel? Or
Oh, yeah.
and there, yep. And that'll do it.
I know the Dukes. I know they're frustrated,
Yep.
and they have all right to be. It's a tough game.
Great
Tough
team
loss.
in Glenbard West. Dukes fall to Glenbard West,
But
19-14.
There's a lot of positives that came from this game.
Yeah, I mean,
I like
it wasn't bad. I mean, I believe one of the things that went wrong with the Dukes offense, they couldn't score for a good majority of the second half.
Also goes back to the field position argument.
Yep.
Not argument, but they were pinned back a lot. It happens.
They scored in one of the first few possessions.
Great game by both teams. I
Yep.
think this game gives the Dukes a lot of confidence in their team.
Dukes fall to 1-1 on the season.
Glenbard West to 2-0. Staying perfect, but definitely liked what I saw for the Dukes. Obviously not happy.
I mean, but you got to give a shout out to these players. They put all effort into the week of preparation.
I know how they
put it all out on the field.
They were definitely
fall short. 10 seconds left on the clock, and that'll do it.
You know, winners. You know, when you're competitive like this, you will be upset.
Yep, I'm sure
this game will motivate them
Yep.
further on in the season.
They've got the drive. They just need the gas, and that'll do it.
Just faced off against a talented Glenbard West team.
Dukes fall 19-14 in their second game, home opener.
Had a blast commentating. I'm Jack Rozmus, my partner, Tyler Nehls.
Thanks for tuning in.
We are signing off. Come back for varsity.
This is York Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in.
Yep.